Welcome in, everybody. That's right. It's me, JP. The man, the myth, the legend. All right, everybody, welcome in. That's right. We're playing some Final Fantasy 14 tonight. That's right. It's me, JP, aka Chaos, aka Just Playing, aka that guy on the screen talking to you right now. Thanks for coming in here. Thanks for being here. Live crew, say hello, live crew. That's live on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/chaos unfolding, the purple app as it might be called. But you can find me just about everywhere else. If you're coming in here after the fact, probably on YouTube. That's youtube.com/chaos unfolding TV, or you just go down a little search bar and hit a little @chaos unfolding. You know, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. So, but you can find me just about everywhere. You can find me just anywhere. Anywhere, everywhere. We there. Anyway, like I said, we're playing some 14 tonight, not to be confused with 16. I know a lot of people get a little confused with that little I that moves over here for the 6 as opposed to over here for the 4. But, you know, hey, Roman numerals, hey, when in Rome. But yeah, here we are. We're playing some 14. We're doing MSQ. And I've actually kind of been lackadaisical on my MSQ. I'm a few patches behind. I think I've done up to 6.2. So we're doing 6.3 and on. So if you guys have not done Final Fantasy 14 6.3 and on, you might want to be a little skeptical, cautious, you know, whatever the words are. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Switch game mode. There we go. Thank you, Orderbot. It's very nice. Oh, so Twitch does this thing now where I have to like check a box if there's like intoxication. And I like drink on stream, but I'm wondering where the line is, guys. I'm wondering where the line is. Like, is it intoxication like I gotta be drunk? Or is it like I drink, so I have to check the box? I didn't check the box. I'm like, I don't even get drunk on stream. Who gets drunk? Not this guy. We'll see what happens. All right. The idling camera. It's the best, one of the best features. One of the best features in Final Fantasy 14. All right, here we are. Look at that. It's good to be back. This is my house. You guys have seen my house, but I did change it recently. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I like it. Nobody, I'm telling you right now, nobody has a deck this big. I have the biggest deck in Final Fantasy. All right. No one gets their deck as high as I do. Look at it. Nobody. Look at all these other people with their little decks on the ground. Not getting high as mine. Look at this deck. That's right. It's a good deck. I challenge everyone else to make a deck as big as mine. Nobody gets it this high. Nobody. Anyway. MSQ, baby. Let's go. Here we are. Once more unto the void. Once more into the fray, old friend. We're jumping in this MSQ. If it's a cutscene, I might not read your chat. But just know that I am reading it. And sometimes I forget that I'm in a cutscene. I'll just respond, and I just ruin everything. Ruined. But if I don't respond, just remember, I'm in a cutscene, perhaps. I'm reading chat, and I'll probably respond after the fact. So, we got Zero, who was down and out, hurting bad prior to this. Okay, she got fixed up, and I believe she's on the mend. And yeah, now we're progressing through to check out the Abyss, the 13th Shard, Gobbles, Turkey Man? I don't know, we'll figure it out. So let's jump into this. Once more into the void. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that, guys. Ah, sane. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. God, just kidding, I know how to read, right? I always got his with these SAT words, which I confusedly called STD words on Thursday, but that's a different story for another time. I wish to share with you the news concerning Zero, because she can be a hero, baby. You will recall that in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. Which I think the sister's still alive, guys, by the way. Just calling that now. Just calling that now. Yishtola's suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. I almost read that as flood. In the form of food, Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have has already made a full recovery. I thought she was like, I never had a donut before. I don't like donuts. Well, that's not I like donuts. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Do we really have a... Hey! Who's this cat here? This cat looks familiar. This cat's looking at me funny. I think that's a blue mage. No. It's a ninja. All right, here we go. Oh wait, I guess I could teleport. Where's the teleport? Oh my god, of course it's all the way up there. Of course. Listen, kids, stay in school, don't do drugs. And you too can avoid these mess ups. The fly is still here, guys, from Thursday. I thought flies only live for like 2 minutes and then they die. Why is this guy like persistent? Boom, boom, ba-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, so Britt, y'all know Britt, she's a mod on the channel. Britt introduced me to this band, this singer called he's an artist named Jake Daniels, and it's good stuff. I highly suggest giving it a listen. Look at that, just 2 Reapers doing Reaper things. What's up, girl? Voice acting? This sounds like voice acting music.
Everyone is so carefree.
Yeah.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos.
Wait.
Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim.
Was she the avatar for Xenos?
At heart.
Did I miss that? Or has it just been that long?
But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom
She
why.
was. Okay.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
Is he?
Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I love my character's glam, guys. I really do. I feel like I got this like edgy main character energy. Just so dope. I'm so cool. Look at that swag. I know. It's hard. It's hard to look directly at it. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's get moving. But yeah, it's we have MSQ, we have Paranormal Set, we got 16, we got Cyberpunk 2077, Legends of Dragoon. Thex and I were talking about Ghostwire. And that I kind of want to stream that, but like I said, the combat's kind of slow, but the story is really good. It's very engaging. It's really interesting. I kind of want to stream it for like Halloweenish, like October maybe, because it is kind of spooky. Especially when you get those chicks with the scissors. Not this guy. But I am starting to get back into like PC gaming, so I have some options on the PC that I could also play for October, like Mortuary Assistant. I think that'd be pretty dope. Pretty scary. I know I have friends that play Demonologist, so maybe I'll pick up Demonologist, do that for an October. I don't know. All I know is last year I played Visage and I pooped my pants a couple times. But it's okay. I survived, guys. I survived.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What if while everybody was walking away, he was like, actually, the void's this way?
What is it?
It's the other way, guys. What the hell is this guy doing here? Who is this? Did he just transform? Did somebody force him to transform?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
Yeah.
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdaya.
I'm telling you, I called
She
it.
was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
Maybe.
The how of it aside,
I'll never
if
tell.
she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
Serbia.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty, Garlemald.
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
Make a joke about food.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Close enough.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Void Sent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
Very well.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
Our associates in Garlemald.
It's me.
Still one of the best one of the best
everyone's
zones.
ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Tertium.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
H. Oh, God's revel. Lands tremble. This game's got so much style. It hurts. It hurts how much style this game's got. Oh, thank God. Thank you for that 10... Thank you for that 1,000 gil. A cold reunion. Estinian is understandably bewildered. But why? By all accounts, Ajada is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is more conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come. Let's make to the, they just said the word, and I'm going to say it incorrectly now. Tiratum. Tiratum. Our friends are waiting. The quest has been accepted. The quest is accepted. The quest is accepted. The quest is accepted. God, oh. This train station literally just gives me chills, guys. Every time I come down here, I'm just like, damn, that was a messed up scene. That was just so messed up. If you guys know anything about the ENDWALKER MSQ, like, what train was it? This train? Fuck. Yep. God, that's just wild. It's wild, guys.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Shut up, Alphanode.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
I like her
We have.
threads.
Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
It sounds like quite the undertaking.
Indeed, it has not been easy. But we've been able to make progress thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls.
Is it progress or progress?
The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Restoration initiative? Guys, calling it?
Alphino said they've got a long road ahead of them.
Next
But we'll
firmament.
get there together, one step at a time.
Calling it right now. Next firmament. Garlemald.
But enough about events here.
Rebuilding the capital.
What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
So we went here and we went there, and then this person was that, and this, that, and the other thing, and then
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
I miss the
You
days
could
of
have at
being
least
an
invited
adventurer.
me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the undersea vault.
Oh, damn, she mad. I thought you were busy. Yes, you were busy with Garlemald.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease.
Mostly. This bitch right here.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers.
Angers me.
Is that so?
Whatever, I just want to go grab
I
some
think we'll
nuts.
get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Garlemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Considerable? I wonder what defines considerable.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
You mean Reapers?
The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
It's totally that then.
Then we must assume...
She jinxed it. She didn't knock on wood.
...being orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Really?
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the
Yeah.
question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Judas. I'm still on that name Richter, guys. Richter. I think that's a good name. Good strong name. Not that we have any buns in the oven, but you know, we gotta keep I like to be prepared. Kelly hit me with a good name though, y'all. Kelly hit me with a good name. Locke. Lucke. I think Locke would be a good name. I like, honestly, she doesn't like Richter because she says it sounds too close to sphincter. Which, fair enough. But Richter Locke? Richter Locke. That sounds like a strong name to me. Of course, the problem is that we made Rainer's name so good. It's so good. Rainer Anakin Wolf. That's such a good name. And it spells rar? Like, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. We got our work cut out for us. My hair's a little wild tonight. Oh, I'm not reading. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share supplies with you and your allies should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt. Julius. There is a matter we wish to discuss. We just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. This is about the Voidsent. How did you know? He's a part of it. Mountains in the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? They had a village. Lapis, Metalus, Cyclers for the pack of Voidsent took to battle. I wonder if he would have said something different if I didn't have Reaper unlocked. Interesting. Some were adding unmasked as insurrectionists. And they wouldn't have mentioned this if I wasn't a Reaper right now. That's a good point. Void Scent consume ether. Alright. I think what he actually what's the word I'm looking for here? I think what he actually detected was a powerful Void Scent who's been fed her ether. Call Sid. We're supposed to take this snowmobile. In the course of we come to know people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? When the president is best. Yeah, exactly. I'll protect your sister. Yo, can you guys believe we're getting a graphical update? Is that coming in 7.0? I think it's coming in 7.0. What y'all think they're going to talk about? You got anything to talk about boys and stuff? What are they talking about? They're talking about me? The Warrior of Light? They better not be talking about me. Nothing but good things, I hope. Everybody and their mother, they hunt for these mounts. They try to get the newest, greatest mounts out there. And here I am, still riding my company chocobo. Thick and thin, bro. Thick and thin.
What was it you wished to talk about?
I want to eat your soul.
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Because it's the right thing to do.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
Zero comes from a society where everything is transactional.
To
There's a
act
catch.
not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Imagine how alien that would be. I wouldn't be able to wrap my head around it. We should get back to it. You alright, Zero? Did I confuse you with my empathy? Oh, man. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull things over. It's not much further to the Trapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble. Let's fucking go. I love the music here. It's just like... just sets the mood, it sets the vibe. I love the music. I love it. You're the one that roughed up the guards. Never. Wasn't me. Can't prove it. So you want to ride the mammoth? What the fuck is that? So we took counting crafts on the count of their size. How big is this snowmobile? Is she using... Hold up. Is that the Hades weapon? Is that the Hades weapon? I'm almost positive that's the Hades weapon. That is interesting. Drop the nut. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all chilling like villains? So I'm chilling like a villain. You know what this music means? It means progress. I'm happy to do it so quick, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Good thing I'm strong. Oh, you stole Yo, listen, I can't pick shit up, but I will blast the shit out of anybody who tries to get in our way. I like her jacket, though. It's a good jacket. Not for me, of course, but I like the design of it. Zero Light, do I look like a forklift operator? Everything's so transactional. Quest complete. Unending Codex? What is the Unending Codex? Where is that? Where do I read that? Where is this? All right. We're going into the Kindled Spirit. Let's go. We've yet to deliver our share of supplies. Oh my god, why did I do this? Why did they put this in the MSQ? So we got a bunch of voids sent out there. We're gonna go patrol and kick some arse. Gotta keep my boy fed. I was really into Naruto. I named him QB, and I made him like a blood orange, like a blood red orangey color. Void Scent responded here not long ago. Considering the proximity to camp, broken glass, everyone is understandably concerned. Let's go. Let's get them. But hopefully not much further. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have to have a look to the north. You sure could encounter any Void Scent. Dispatching them without me. Let's go. Dropped a nut. Oh, I wonder what will happen over there at that destination. I hope nothing bad happens here at this oh my god, a Void Scent. Alright, I need one more destination. Where's that? Oh, I see you. Was behind the buffalo. Look, Mom, no hands. Oh shit, big boys? On the road again. Can't wait to get on this road again. Oh, okay, Alizé. Oh.
All finished, are we? Good.
Are we though? Oh, she's cold.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security.
They need some global warming.
Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
I mean, it's not just on your back. We got the whole team here to help you.
Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment.
Oh, but I gave you one.
As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support.
Oh, she love me. She love me like that. I love me like that.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphano and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
Diablos is US. It's on
I cannot imagine how
Crystal
awful
US.
it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar.
Welcome in, Zero.
To not only suffer him,
AKA
but so
King,
much else.
AKA Insanity.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
First time chatter. I don't think so. I know you know what I know. You were playing 16 the other day. Right? Zero, you were playing 16. I was lurking. I was lurking while I was working. I was keeping an eye on things.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
This feels strangely familiar.
Well, once I get through this MSQ, and get through my paranormal site, I'm jumping into 16.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
I will love 16.
Thank you again
I'm
for
really
your
looking
help.
forward to finally playing it. I've had it pre-ordered. I had it pre-ordered.
Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Something like that.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Nice.
Then
I've done that too. I've gotten
he's
like
not my
pre-orders and
comrade.
like
I have none. Nor
under
will
the
I ever,
wire.
I think.
You know what I mean? Or you get games that don't get as much pre-orders and they reopen that pre-order bonus like a week before the launch. You're like, yes!
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Damn, bro.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so.
Damn. He was like, boop, 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 boop.
Ah, I'd
Button
nearly
press.
forgotten why I
Boop.
came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Well, I appreciate you. I don't think I have anything quite to help, but I would love to see you in character and say hi.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butts, they call them.
Step style. Yo, the step.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Jam-filled dumplings? Double
Just
gum
think of it as
blade?
bread, all right?
Damn. Did you see how he just tore that up? That looked good. I could eat.
I should warn you, though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Interesting.
Can anybody remember like the first time they ever had spicy food?
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Yeah, you're gasping for something cold.
Not necessarily.
Like, I love spicy food. I love spicy food, but I don't know why I do. I can't remember like the first time I ever had
more
spicy.
akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No,
They love each other.
Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Interesting get up. Snow Ninja. I love spicy food. My life has literally been changed recently because I love lo mein, but I also Singapore chow mein. And I just love spicy food. And my boy was like, yo, why don't you just get spicy lo mein? I was like, they don't make spicy lo mein. Lo mein's not spicy. They're like, you get spicy lo mein if you want it. I'm like, stop it. No, you can't. And then they ordered it, and now I've been ordering it every time I get lo mein. It's so good. Unforeseen bargain. You got a great looking bun there, sir. I like to call the male Vieras man buns as opposed to bun boys. We got a bunch of boys coming in. So, right now, for tanks, I'm leveling up Paladin. I'm leveling up Paladin right now. Once Paladin hits 90, then I have Dark Knight and Gunbreaker left to level up for tanks for 90s. And then Gunbreaker's probably going to be the last job I level up for tanks, and then I'm going to switch over to White Mage. No, maybe White Mage will be last. Anyway, healers are last. I'm gonna have all Omni-Eyes. Oh, you got Battle Mentor? So you got Crown, right? You got the Burger King Crown? Nice. I just got my last crafter to 90, actually. Ooh, we got a little event going on here, guys. Haste to the snowcraft where our friends are, and engineering should be blah blah blah. Alright, let's go. I'm ready, don't you worry. So Battlecraft are all of the like combat jobs, and then Tradecraft. I think there's actually Tradecraft, which I think includes both. No, you're breathtaking, Broseph the Mighty. Oh my god! Look at that, my depth friend. Welcome in. Check them out. Check them out. I think you know what, Zero, it's funny that just happened. I had something for you. But I know that you recently...
You to snack.
Oh, shit, it's snack time? Alright. Let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. Where's my controller? The biscuit adds crunch, and the Oreo cream makes the pizza taste creamy, but in a good way. Oreos on a cheeseburger pizza. You know, for you, I'd give it a try. Is jam a sauce, though? I don't think jam's a sauce. Well, is peanut butter a sauce? Mayo on pizza. I've actually heard about that. Mayo and peas.
Report.
But I don't know about mayo.
Lost contact.
Oreos
When?
on pizza.
Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
Is this the part where Thancred and Uranger can't get out of the On Fire nightclub estate and die?
If it was
Spoiler alert!
to go alone.
No! But yes.
They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
What up, Ruby? What up? What up? What up?
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
Yeah, don't abandon your friends, ho. It sounds reverbed?
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
That's because they're underground. That's because of where they are.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
They're in a tunnel.
I'm far better
Which is
suited to dealing with Voidsent.
actually kind of impressive that they added that detail.
Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah!
No, you're right, though.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Julius, I promise you. I will kill all the Voidsent, eat their souls, and come back and kiss you on the mouth. Alright, here's where we're gonna test the reverb.
Damn these demons!
Mummy?
Return to the camp. Now.
Mummy?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You were right. There was reverb, but they were because there was reverb in a tunnel.
Kindred, why do you interfere?
Incensed Woodson?
Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I mean, she ain't wrong.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Wait, are we playing as Yvonne right now? Okay, we are.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Okay, oh, that's weird. Oh, I'm having a blast right now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
More of them. Still more.
Oh, this guy's definitely gotta go. Okay. Too slow! Oh my god, there's so many of them. This land brims with life, ripe for the harvest. You're a harvest. Oh, I love this design. This is a cool-ass design. Am I supposed to catch these? I'm not feeling good about this fight, but I'm gonna try my best, y'all. I'm gonna try my best.
Not good.
Not good indeed. This guy's kicking my ass. Alright. Blood sport.
I can't.
This has to be staged. This has to be staged. We're about to get saved. I bet my life on it.
How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then?
Julius about to save me.
Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Contra Memoria, wow. That's a... The fuck is this Naruto right now? Is this Naruto? Yo, if they show a swing right now... She looks like a Viera without ears.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Interesting. They just went Super Saiyan. So she was originally a paladin.
Gotcha.
That's cheating.
And now we can get back to our...
Not a very long buff. Is this the 13th? I mean, it must be. She's unvoided.
Get up! Get up, damn you!
She better go voidy.
Too weak. I need help.
She better go full bull and void scent.
Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
Oh shit, she's about to go Super Saiyan right here.
What?
We're saving her right now. We got the twins. We got Warrior Darkness, aka Warrior Light, aka my man, me. That's it right there.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
You know what's about to go down when this music starts playing, y'all.
Can you stand?
Ass-kicking music. Oh, is it? I see. I don't know. I don't know about other Final Fantasies to know that.
Right.
What Final Fantasy is that from?
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast.
JoJo?
Burn
Shit.
And rage and guide.
Goodness, we're not too late. Can you still fight? Press the attack.
This is a big boy right here. Oh, we're going back to this boss? Shit.
Just warming up.
Just warming up. Oh, a full circle? Nice, nice.
My strength is spent. I'll only get in your way.
Chin up. We'll get through this together.
I hate this ability. Soul. Oh my god. More like Soul No.
Split up.
Oh, I guess we were supposed to,
Stay sharp.
take the hit.
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
Oh, snap. Let's get to work, boys. Let's get to work. God, Reaper's such a badass. Resistance is futile. Yo, Star Trek's about to sue your ass. I actually really enjoy Reaper play because it's edgy. Honestly, it's a very solid job. It's like samurai, but it's like top-heavy samurai.
This is
like they put all the damage in the front, as opposed to samurai that takes ramp up. This just like goes hard for like the first 10 GCDs, and then it kind of falls off at the end.
Let's buy her some time.
God. Yo, that was fucking dope.
Well done.
Just enough tools to make you feel smart. I hear that. It's definitely a feel-good job for sure. Like I feel powerful when I play Reaper.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
Oh, Eula's gonna get some.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Oh, EO, the new deep dungeon.
Zero, are you all right?
I need to grind ether pull for that.
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
Touching some boobies.
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Oh, boots is in the... Whew. I thought, he's talking about food. Boots is a type of food. Yeah, I've heard that EO is... It's easier, but it's not easier. Like, there's a lot of one-shot mechanics. And as long as you know what the one-shot mechanic is, you shouldn't have any issues. So if you go in blind, you might be in some trouble. But if you go in with a little bit of research, then you're pretty solid. Somebody got a bad influence on Zero, and it's me, baby. I'm just joking, or am I? Unless... Yeah, exactly. There's a little bit of, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of something. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little something. Going between Alizé and our hero with a Zero. All right, this quest is question mark. Never mind, it's King of the Mountain. Ain't you got no time for games? As Alizé said, we owe Zero. Let's go. This is not her world, nor her battle, yet she risked her life and limb for us nonetheless. Let's go, Zero. Let's take stock. Let's take stock of that situation. You know, Ribcage, I was actually just thinking about... I was talking about it earlier, because they talk about the Reapers and how the Reapers might be the reason why all this is happening. And I happen to be a Reaper, and they literally keep saying, like, well, you've studied this, so you might know about it. Oh, these bad Reapers, not that you're a bad Reaper. Like, they keep dropping all of this, like, oh, but you're a Reaper, you know, dialogue. And I'm like, is this what everybody gets? Or is this just specific to me because I'm a Reaper doing MSQ? Like, I know they had, in Heaven's Word, they had Dragoon-specific dialogue. But this is, like, very specific. Like, they're like, oh, the Reapers. We should be getting a dungeon. I think I should be getting a dungeon this pretty soon. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind? Ooh. Look out, Alizé. About to get some with Zero. Ribby, feel free to tell me I'm wrong. I've talked to other people about this. Maybe I'm a little sensitive to it. 6.0, speaking of 6.0, did it feel rushed? I felt like 6.0, 6.1 felt very rushed. It felt like they just crammed too much into it. Like, the whole 6.0 could have been actually split out into two, like, could have been ENDWALKER and a whole nother expansion. Some of it dragged for you? I would agree. There was some part in Garlemald that dragged for me. There's some parts literally walking around this frozen snow. Oh my god, can we just get past this, please? But Garlemald also became like my literal favorite place ever. Like the it's ridiculous how good some of the side stories are in Garlemald. But it just felt like all the plots just kind of like, I know they were supposed to trying to like finish ARR. Pretty much there was a lot of plot lines they were finishing. I felt like they tried to finish too many plot lines. It just felt like they just, the way I describe it, they just tried to end too many plot lines at the same time. They're like, okay, we're done with this. We're moving on to new stuff. So we're writing in the ending. This is the ending. Boom. There you go. And Xenos, like the whole Xenos plot felt pushed. Like it just felt like it was forced. The whole Medion, that plot was fine. But then like they did like the Zodiark. They even scrapped some, like they straight up changing how Zodiark worked by saying the characters' theories were just wrong. Yeah, they were like, yeah, no, that's not how it works. They're like, you're all dumb. This is how it works. Good luck. Goodbye. Like the end of Zodiark, I liked how they did that though. You went in, you fought Zodiark, you beat Zodiark, and then you were like, oh, by the way, Zodiark actually had a really important like part to play, and since you killed him, he's not playing that part, and now the world's gonna end. I liked that. I thought that was executed well. But they decided to tie in the Garlemald War with that consequence, and by finishing and fixing that issue with Zodiark gone and the Aether shield surrounding our star being gone and all the Dynamis entities coming in and taking over, they're like, oh, we can totally wrap in the Garlemald War, and Alamigos was won, and then we're gonna win the war. And it was just like, I don't know, it just felt like they just put too much together. They're like, it all comes together now. Yeah, I felt like they should have concluded the war before all of the world ending shit. Like, it was so happenstance. Like, we just so happen to be like, hey, listen, we have to come in here and stop this thing so we can save the world. And then by saving the world, we're going to stop this war. Is this a dungeon? I think this is the dungeon, guys. Oh, yeah. And we back. I wonder if this plot is set up for numerous expansions or it's because the current plot cycle to end or something. Thinking much, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think Rupcage says that it was only before this expansion they were like, okay, we're gonna end the cycle, start something new. 7.0. 7.0, by 7.0 starting, all of the plot points are gonna get wrapped up, and then we're going on with something new. I think part of that has to do with do we want 2 Reapers?
Together, then.
If you insist.
Yeah, sure, why not?
If you insist.
Yeah, they said this expansion is supposed to end the main story, but nothing happens at the end of 6.0. Well, 6.0, like 6.0 to 6.1... finishes like a lot. There's a lot that it finishes, but I feel like they finished too much. They're like trying to start fresh, and it's like probably could have gave some stuff a little more time. We on the mammoth, y'all. I've never done this dungeon before. No, you know, it's funny you say that because I've mentioned something similar in the past. Like, it just kind of, everything felt matter of fact. And that matter of fact feeling just didn't give me that feeling of closure. I did not get a feeling of closure from all of that. I was just like, they're like, okay, and this is the end of this plot because this is the end of this plot. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, I get it. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, there's a bad guy behind this particular thing, and we found him, and we defeated him. I think part of it. So here's my thought, and feel free to tell me if I'm like crazy for thinking this. In any other Final Fantasy game, it's never the end boss. You know what I mean? Like, the end boss occurs, and it's never the end boss. There's always that other boss. It's like a meme in Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? There's always that extra boss at the end. And I don't feel like we got that. I feel like... Yeah, exactly. In this game, it was just like, Medion is the end-all, be-all, and she's the reason why everything's happening. But there really wasn't, like, somebody, quote, pulling the strings of Medion. It was just like, no, Medion saw that the life sucks, world sucks, the universe sucks, and they were like, yeah, we should totally just destroy everybody. That'll just solve everybody's pain. And you're like, that's terrible, let's stop her. And then, like, you stop her, and they were like, wow, thank God we stopped her. And that was it. It wasn't like... There wasn't any, like, oh, Medion's perception of the world was tainted by this, dynamis creature that eats souls or whatever. You know what I mean? It was just like, no, that was just literally her logical brain.
That's far enough.
You really expect the old gods to come out and start just messing with the world, the Warrior of Light? Yeah, no, I agree. Like, the fact that the old gods are literally just like, yeah, we're old gods and we're a raid tier now. Like, I just expected them to be more involved. Kind of like how you just described it. Like, it was just kind of like... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're just like, we're gonna test you because we're Greek god people. Yeah, they could have been a whole expansion. They weren't.
You cannot stop us!
It did feel weird that they made the 13 a raid tier. I mean, they're fine. It's cool. They're fun raids. I don't know how many of you've done. But I would have been happier with them being like either, like, let's take Vikings, for example. There's the two tribes of Viking gods. It would have been neat if they did something like that with the 13. Like, half the gods were, you know, Chads, and then the other half of gods were like not Chads. They were just like jerks. Or Chads the jerks. The Lord may never know. Oh my god, who keeps turning the boss? Who the fuck? Who invited all these guys?
Far enough. This will hurt.
Oh yeah, exactly. Team, let's contribute to society versus team. Nah, fuck those hairless monkeys. They can figure it out on their own. Why does this Yeti got so many friends? As much as defying fate is very Final Fantasy, not having a consequence to it. D's nuts is not very Final Fantasy 14. Damn you butts bots and your D's nuts. Roar of Albion? I don't play that MMO. Oh, great. Quick arm material. That's great. Great. Totally great. Yeah, it's weird that there's like, it just kind of feels like we stop the end of the universe. I want more on Dynamis. I really want more stuff involving Dynamis. I want more involving this, pretty much the dark matter to our ether. Like, I feel like that whole concept was really cool. It was interesting. And I know we're, like, immune to it or whatever, but I don't know. Like, Zodiac was literally the Aether shield that was supposed to protect us, and we, like, got rid of that. And if we got a job, like if the new job was like, we harness the power to Dynamis, I'd be like ecstatic. I'd be like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like if that was the Green Mage job, like I would be pretty hyped for that. Because it seems like something a Green Mage would do. You know, Red Mage is like this master of ether. They can use both styles of white and black magic. So for them to be like, we're like the mage that has figured out Dynamis, I really like that. I think that'd be really cool. Rip, have you played, you haven't played 16, right? I remember you talking about getting it, but you haven't gotten it. You just got it today? I have it too. I was just talking about it earlier. I haven't played it yet. But once I get through this MSQ... Once I get through the MSQ for Final Fantasy 14 and finish Paranormal Sight, my goal is to play 16. I'm going to stream it. I feel like it's just, like, far enough from the release that I won't have a bunch of people, like, I won't lose viewership for people not looking for spoilers. Does that make sense? And I feel, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like, it's convenient for me because I wasn't able to play it on release. But I'm going to be playing it like a month or two after release, that, like, I kind of get that benefit. Because at first I was like, I should just play it off stream and, you know, do a new game plus playthrough of the game live. And I was like, no, then the natural reaction to the game probably has a lot of merit to it. You know, I want to experience that with everybody else. So I don't know, man. I'm just excited. I'm just surprised I've like kept away from it. It's literally been on my desktop, not my desktop, my homepage for PS5. Just like, hey man, you want to play some Final Fantasy? Want to play some 16? I'm like, no, kitty. It's my pot pie. What is all this? Shit, by the time I get around to playing Tears of the Kingdom, fucking Tears of the Kingdom 3 is gonna be out. Salty about, so you were gonna tell me, you said when you were streaming last, you were saying that you had some stuff to say about Tears of the Kingdom, and that we could discuss it later. Then we just never got around to discussing it. No, like, did you like, I mean, besides the spoilers, did you like Tears of the Kingdom? I heard that, like, there's actually, like, in-game spoilers, kind of, in the game. Oh, they just said it's better on PC. I believe it. Giz, you unlock variant dungeons? Variant dungeons are spicy, bro. I'm doing this boss fight real quick. I might be a little distracted.
I am of the first brood.
Woo! I heard there's some weird stuff that you can literally stumble upon in the beginning of the game that just pretty much gives you, like, it just says, like, oh, hey, by the way, here's the plot. This is a cool, I'm literally dialed in. I keep looking at chat, and the next thing I'm frozen, and I'm like, shit! Gotta go out.
am of the first brood.
I am of the first brood. Interesting.
Darkness take you!
Darkness take you. I like her glam. I'd rock that in another life, maybe. Another body. Oh, who could have? This didn't kill me, did it? No, this game doesn't do stuff like that. How fucked up would it be, though, if it did?
No mercy.
I gotta ask you though, people in chat who like Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, from what I've seen, it's a great looking game. It's not gonna be something that I can really comment on until I play. But I was not a huge Breath of the Wild fan. And I'm not saying that Breath of the Wild was bad. I just wasn't like... There's some people that are like, Breath of the Wild is the greatest game ever made, and if you say anything differently, then you're just a Chad and don't know shit. For me, I thought Breath of the Wild was okay. It didn't tickle my fancy. So the people who really like Tears of the Kingdom, is it more like Breath of the Wild? I hear that they added some dungeons, which is pretty dope. I like dungeons. But it's not...
You cannot stop us!
I mean, I have heard that... I don't know, the building concerns me. The building in the game concerns me. Like, I'm just like, do I want to spend all this time building things, or do I want to play a fucking Zelda game? Does that make sense? The building scared you, but it's dope. Alright, take your word for it. I like the idea of the building. I think it's neat.
I am of the first.
I don't like the idea that it's so... It's like game breaking in a way. That kind of concerns me. But then again, like, I'm not a, like, there's people out there that are like, oh my god, this game is trivial when you activate this ability. And I'm not against games being trivial, okay? I don't mind that, as long as the triviality makes sense. Like, if you're playing a game, like, let's take Path of Exile, for example. Not that Path of Exile ever truly becomes trivial, but you know what I mean? Like, if you get a drop in that game, and that drop just happens to give you the abilities or whatever, like the slots you need, and the game becomes trivial, like, that's honestly, that's kind of all right to me. That's all right, because it's like, okay, well, I got lucky, I got a cool skill from this, or I got armor that lets me fucking take over the world, whatever.
No mercy.
But like, you don't have to use the thing if you don't like it. Yeah, as long as there's a way to play the game without having to use it, that's fine. If you get to a part in the game, and I'm trying to think of a game where, like, if you're not stacked, like, why bother? You know what I mean? And I know it exists. Like, let's take, like, Oblivion, for example. Or not Oblivion, like Skyrim, or, like, games with leveling systems. Like, if you do side quests, let's take Crisis Core. Crisis Core is actually a good example of this. If you play Crisis Core, and you do all of the side missions, and I can comment on this because this is what I did. You do Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, you do the side missions, you ignore MSQ, like, you literally just, your basic attack just one-shots bosses pretty much. And, like, okay, that's fine, I guess. But it's not good. Like, there's some fights that just, like, were way too easy. That should have scaled with me at least a little bit. And I felt OP. I didn't feel OP because I earned it necessarily. I just felt OP because I was like, my number's bigger than yours, so sorry about you. Like, I didn't, like, obviously there's work involved because you have to do the side missions, but it's not the same as, like, we'll take Breath of the Wild with the building. Not that I've played it, like I said, but from what I've seen, it's like you figure out a cool device and you collect the materials to make that device, and then you unleash that device and it works, and you're like, oh, this worked how I thought it was supposed to work. Awesome. Like, I see some merit in that. Or like I said, Path of Exile or Diablo, you get that one lucky drop, and you build that drop, and then you change your class and your whatnot. It's like, you're like, oh, wow, this feels great. Like, I put in a little bit of work, I got a little luck involved. Destiny 2 felt that way. Progression felt like shit because the only thing that changes is the number you shoot. Yeah. Progression like that, that bothers me. Boss fight, baby.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Cagnazzo!
Cagnazzo. All right. We got that set up. We got that set up. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I haven't done this in forever. I'm gonna eat food.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint! Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear! Great deep of blackest terror! I wonder how you'll taste.
Okay, we're good. We did it. We got past it. We got past it.
So whet the appetite.
Oh, these guys are these guys are literally like one-shotting these things. That's wild. You guys see that guy? He like fired fireballs from his mouth. Oh my dude. What the fuck?
Be swallowed by the tide. What? That's not right! How do you like this? Good. A fitting flower.
Eventually, I'm gonna get Final Fantasy IV. By the way, I want to play all the Final Fantasy. I want to play them on stream. I did one, and I beat one on my phone. So I don't know if I'm gonna play one on stream, but. So 1 and 2 are probably not going to be live. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. I've been debating on whether or not I want to play 7 proper. Oh, FFT? Oh, I would love to play FFT. I love Tactics. I thought Tactics was a perfect game. I mean, well, maybe not a perfect game, but it had like everything. Player agency, the story was good, the gameplay was good. Everything about Tactics was like solid. It was such a solid game. The story was I thought the story was okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely certain classes in Tactics that were like, we're just better than you. They're literally the Juan Swanson of classes in Final Fantasy. Yeah, but once you got past
Tell me
Archer
one thing,
and made them a sniper,
A
game
dragon
over.
of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. You... What have you done to Ashdaya?
Oh shit.
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez.
What's he doing with her eye?
You've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle.
Yes, Golbez, my sir.
Makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
Do we get to keep her eye? Justinian! Dragons are a Chiha in Final Fantasy.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
But not like this.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more voidsent.
Golbez is your favorite Final Fantasy villain of all time?
Very well. Let us take a moment
Respect?
to
Okay.
consider our
I don't know
options.
enough about him to say yes or no or anything about it. I really like Seymour in Final Fantasy X. I liked his swagger, I liked his character design, the depth. Like, he's like, I want to end the world because if I end the world, nobody suffers. And we all can live in the afterlife. I thought that was just like, I was like, damn, that gets fucking deep. And then Final Fantasy 15 came out, and I know people hate 15, but Arden's so Arden's such a good villain. Oh my god, I love Arden. Veil between worlds is thin. In the age of Alaga. I want more Allagan related plot. Like, if the next expansion was Allagan related, I'd be so happy. there's just not enough information. Like, it just feels like there's so many instances where they're just like, oh my god, this is happening. Why is this happening? And they're like, elegant stuff, I guess. I would say, Rib, if you could stomach it, play 15. Don't even grind side quests, alright? You can play that game without grinding side quests. Try to stick to the main storyline as much as you can. Just so you can get that main storyline. Like, Arden, like, everything dealing with Arden is so good. It really is a good game. It actually hurt me to say just ignore the side stuff because there's so much context you get from the whole party from doing side quests. I wish they had a means of... In Final Fantasy 15, I really wish there was a way, like all these other games, let's take Honkai Star Rail, for example. They're like, here's your Trailblazer quest, which is your MSQ. Here's your, like, Comrade quest, which is the purple quests, which are like, these are stories surrounding the whole, like, all of your main, like, your characters that you can play. And then they have the blue quests, which are like, these are area quests. I wish in 15 they had implemented a tier system like that, so when you get a quest, you could identify it as, hey, this is character-driven quest, this is an area-driven quest, and this is a main storyline plot quest, which the game kind of tells you, like, this is a main MSQ quest, and then everything else is just like, you know, you're like, am I just fishing, or am I actually doing something that progresses some kind of side plot that matters? Not that the fishing guy doesn't matter, but you know what I mean. I love how Honkai does that. Or even like 14. 14 does the same thing. You know, you have the MSQs, which has the flamey things. Is almost a spoiler? Yes and no. Because, like, you should know what MSQ is. So they should say what MSQ is, alright? But distinguishing between MSQ and, let's take 14, for example, where they give you the exclamation point. So you're like, oh, I know if I do this quest, I unlock something. I get something unlocked, whether it's an emo or a mini game or something. And then you have your regular quests. So I don't know. I guess you'd have to explain why it would be a spoiler. In the case of Honkai, like, you go find the mission in a list, and the list says, hey, this is a character quest. If you want to know about this character, go do this quest. You're like, oh, I'd love to know more about that character. Let me go do that quest. And you get some background information. In the case of 15, they could have easily implemented something like that. Limits the type of writing? Well, I guess it depends on if you want to make an open world game or a more linear style game. I mean, if you don't know that a quest is somewhat important, or if there's a slightly elevated weight to that quest, then you don't have a... You know, there's no inclination as to why you should go across the map to do it. Oh. Okay, I see that. Well, the way that Honkai does it is like, they're like, you have this character in your party, and as a vague example, okay, no, I get you. There are definitely situations when when party members aren't necessarily, or at least not party members, but people, NPCs, like, you're like, is this NPC important or not? I don't know. Am I really gonna have to walk my ass back? So we're checking around for clues right now about the Void Scent, his sister, and, but writing wise, they would have to have the foresight to be like, okay, you don't know if this guy is gonna be in your party later or not. So they would gate that quest that involves them till later on. You know what I mean? Or at least there'd have to be some kind of like intelligent trigger behind it. Or like, we'll take 15 for example again. Like, it would have to have like, they'd be like, oh, here's a hunt. And by the way, they'd have like a little thing attached to the hunt. And that little thing attached to the hunt just tells you like, hey, you do this hunt and you fulfill the requirements for the hunt. And you get, like the symbol just says you get something, but we won't tell you what it is. 14 does have a lot of quests. I will say this. I really enjoyed the Garlemald quests. If you haven't done any of the Garlemald quests, like the side quests for the area, I highly suggest it. Just very well done. I would expect Garlemald to be a very central place in the next expansion. Pretty much the reason for the expansion in the next one. With how much detail and how much care they put into the side quests. Bottomless barrel? I'll take 2. I'm just gonna go over to this sturdy barrel. Let's put this... the fact that we're putting ceruleum in a random barrel we're finding on the side, I don't know how I feel about that, guys, but you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Really? At least the music's good. If the music wasn't good, this quest would annoy the hell out of me. Yeah, I feel that, Ribcage. I feel that. You know, you get to the end of the quest thinking you're ever going to get something cool. Honestly, I honestly hate, and people might disagree with me on this. I hate that these side quests give you coffers. I cannot think of anybody in this game running through. I mean, I guess unless they're like so fresh and blitzing everything. I run every side quest. I like clean maps. I hate that you run the quest, you get a coffer, and that coffer gives you a weapon, but you can't sell the coffer, and you can't even vendor the coffer. Like, I don't need the weapon. I don't need the armor. I don't need anything that these quests give me. I'm literally doing them for the story and for the little bit of XP. And they're like, here's some armor. I'm like, I really don't need it. I don't. Because I have the best in slot for the last expansion, because you can pretty much buy that once the next expansion comes out. And that carries you to at least 87, 88 in this case, because you're from the 80s to the 90s. And I don't need it. I don't need any of it. You're like, here's a coffer. I'm like, my poetic gear is better than this coffer gear. Why would I need it? And their normal gear, dungeon gear from 2 levels lower is usually better. Exactly, like the coffers give you like just dungeon level gear. Like they'll give you the 82 or the 83, the 85, the 87 gear. And the 87 gear usually has an eye level high enough to get you to. And that's usually the bottleneck, by the way. Because once you get into the 90 dungeon...
Is Ritra not back yet?
The 90 dungeons, then you start getting bottlenecked by the eye level. So you might need a coffer then. But by then, you can just buy something from a vendor. That's level 90 or 87 or whatever.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith.
Did I do all of them? I did not, actually.
Wheresoever she may be.
Still. I did most of them. I think I have 3 rolls left. 2 rolls?
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
What if you just ate it?
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, We can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
I think I have healer and
I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What?
I like
Why do
how
you ask me
Zero's gear is like a combination of the ninja
Because
gear
comrades look
and
out
like
for one another. And I can't think of anyone more
something
qualified
else.
to
But
keep
there's like a
them safe.
ninja quality to it.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
The Dragon's Resolve. Oh, this is the music for the end of the patch. We finished the MSQ for this patch. We got another patch cycle to go through, though. Now, Kish. This sounds like Dark Cloud music. I know I played Dark Cloud on stream. So people who might recall that might recall. But those who play Dark Cloud, doesn't this has Dark Cloud quality to the music. Paths barred. Let's go. None of that matters. Here have been settled. Oh, sorry. Now that it's mattered. Oh my god, I can't read. Rad's at hand to prepare. That's right. So this is still 6.3. There's always like that. There's like the one or two quests that you need to do in between the patch cycles. Oh my god. Oh, Ribby, I know you're saying you dropped some mad weight doing your fitness. I weighed in today, I'm like 1.5 pounds. Probably lost 1.5 pounds in the last week or so. Which is like nothing, but I mean, it's progress. I hit 2 days twice this weekend. Yesterday and today, whew, I was dying. I was so tired leading up to about an hour before stream that I was like, I'm gonna have to cancel stream. I worked out too hard today.
If everyone is ready, Then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
7 real quick. A little bit of water weight. A little bit of fat here and there. I don't know what your calorie deficit looks like, or what your diet looks like, but the problem is, I mean, I'm drinking now. I drink too much alcohol. Not that I get drunk or wasted or anything like that, but I just like a slow drip, consistent alcohol every night, a couple beers.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
$180 grams of protein? Woo!
Hey, you!
I feel like 180 grams.
Thinking of taking to sea? Don't!
I like this guy. I like his outfit. That's a good Blue Mage outfit.
Working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
That is the fanciest looking fisherman I've ever seen.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait! You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
Good point, Estinian. Such a thing of me to say. I'll take
you.
I'll
Are
take
right,
care of it.
Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response.
Would they, though? Would they?
Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
So, Ruby, I have not been counting calories. I have a general idea, just from wrestling and having to watch my weight and cut weight and all that. Like, I have a general idea what costs what, or what kind of calories are in what kind of items. Not that it's perfect, you know, whatever, but so negative of 500 to 800 deficit over the course of 5 days, 7 days. I mean, so 5 and 5, 2,500. You need about 3,500 calories to equal a pound. I will say this, if you overdo the protein, your body does a weird thing, all right? If you overdo the protein, your body does a weird thing because your body... So there's 3 sources of energy for your body. There is carbs, which is the easiest. Fats, which are the hardest. They take the longest to, like, break down. But your body does actually can break down protein in order to fuel its system. There's a lot of people that try to just over protein the system. They just protein stack the whole thing while doing heavy lifts. And what ends up happening is their body will be like, oh, I should eat protein. And yeah, so like people will overdo the protein and then realize as they're working out over the course of a period of time, they're not getting any gains. They're literally like, because their body's like, protein's the only thing coming in, let's burn protein, and the only protein in the body is the muscle, you know, kind of, for real. So, yeah. Anyway, not saying 180 grams is too much protein. I don't know what your comp is, like your body type and how much you weigh and things like that. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. .8 grams per pound. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I wasn't trying to, like, question you. Like I said, you said you, like, put in... You're like, 180 grams. I'm just like, how would I do 180 grams but still have a negative 500 to 800 deficit? I was like... I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, beans? A lot of beans, I guess? I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, how would I put that much? Like, besides eating a lot of red meat, I guess. But even then, I don't know. You get a free 50 with the yogurt and shake. You guys got Smoothie King out there, right? It's so funny. So Kels tries to make milkshakes. She's like, I want to lose weight. I'll make milkshakes or smoothies or whatever. You never heard of Smoothie King? You fucking with me? Kelly's really bad at it. She makes these... she makes smoothies that have, like, no flavor. And it's all bubbles, so you just, like, burp the whole time. Just, like, over blends. Not enough substance to it. So, like, I don't get it. I just put a bunch of strawberries in there. And then you go to Smoothie King. Smoothie King's so good. So you could drive up to Smoothie King and they have all of the calories, all the protein, everything like broken down on their menu. And you can just be like, I would like this, like, you're like, I want a fat burner. And they're like, oh, your fat burner? Okay, ginger, this, that, and the other thing. This boosts your metabolism, zip, zap, zoop, bop. Smoothie King's great. I love smoothie. And it's delicious. Come to investigate the explosion of battlefield remnants. the fair life. I believe it. For me, due to my past health history with the cancer, alcohol consumption, there's just like a lot of factors, injuries, things like that. I really have to like tiptoe through the fucking tulips when it comes to the fucking dietary shit. Like a lot of the diet foods out there, commonly used diet foods and stuff like that, just like destroy testosterone. Not that like normal, quote, normal people need to worry about that. But it's definitely something that I need to worry about. The Giants' gall grounds are situated. Micronutrients, for sure, for sure. I know people praise macros for everything. They're like, oh, all you need is macros. Just keep track of your macros. Some people go as far as like, as long as you keep track of your macros, you don't even worry about calories. And I don't know. I feel like the body's pretty intelligent. I feel like cells are intelligent. Like we've, as human beings, have been around for thousands of years, evolving, growing as a species. And I was explaining earlier today, like, there's a difference between cravings and like food wants. And like a lot of people will be like, oh my god, I'm just craving McDonald's. And it's like, no, you're not craving McDonald's. That's a food want. There's hardly, like, you look at the nutritional value of a you know, McDonald's cheeseburger, and they're like, there's just no way your body's craving that. That's just something you want. You like it. And something that was taught to me way back is that, like, if you have a food want, there's probably a underlying craving involved. Like, there might be something that your body gets from that you might actually need, and it's just best to take a step back when you have that food want to be like, okay, well, what is a cheeseburger from McDonald's? Well, it's a cheeseburger. It has cheese, that's fats, you know, calcium, the burger's protein, we got this, we got that. Okay, how can I get those things without going to McDonald's and eating 27 different chemicals in order to get that minute bit of whatever? So, granted, there's a factor of convenience involved. Oh, I know people like that too. Like, they'll be like, oh my god, I want a burger, I must want iron. And I'm like, well, when was the last time you had red meat? They're like, oh, I had it last night. And I'm like, then you probably don't want a burger or whatever. Like, you probably don't need iron. Unless you're significantly, like, you know, in need of it.
Hello, can you hear me? We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it. This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion.
Diversion. I did not see this coming,
A means
guys.
to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Valentine? Is it Vincent? Who the hell is this guy?
Such an exquisite sight. A canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
Who the hell is this guy? Is this guy about to be like, I serve no man?
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire. A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation.
I like this guy. This is interesting.
Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
Man, I could use a pickle right now.
I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Ooh, this was probably the trial. Right? Because every patch there's a dungeon, trial, dungeon, trial. That's right, I haven't done a trial yet. There it is. Hey man, get some rest. I'm gonna try to enjoy this. I think I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna call it a night. Let me ask the FC. No. I'm not gonna ask the FC. Eight minutes. We'll see if it takes 8 minutes. We'll if it's 11:40 my time right now. If by the time I finish this daily with the beast tribes, if by then it doesn't pop, I'll probably save it for next time. Forgive my terrible play tonight, guys. I'm so rusty at this game. I've been grinding, trying to get everything to 90, and then once I get things to 90, then I really start focusing on, like, polished gameplay. Rotations, openers, things like that. Hello, lady. Hey, girl. What's up? Hey, girl. What's you doing? I like your outfit. It's nice. It's a nice outfit. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway. Back to work. Ba-ba-ba. Am I 87 for Paladin? I like that music stayed because it's, I'm in Q. Look at the music really... What the hell is... Look at that ugly mofo over there. Let's not get distracted by that MSQ blip on the top there and very north there. I don't think we're running this this thing tonight, guys. Yeah, we got all the DPS, but no tanks, no healers. Yeah, this ain't popping tonight, y'all. This ain't popping tonight. Definitely not the best time to run this. It's not... Oh! I am a bastard. Well, this isn't extreme, this is just regular. Archduke of Flame, Rubicante.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
This is... ...16 seconds.
The Archfiend of Fire has no equal. The glory of fire.
That Titan freaked me out.
Flames to lick at your heels. Darkest flames to me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be at.
Will remain.
Okay. I think I get it. I think I got it. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, we're going around, we're going around. Flame, he's one bad mama jamma. Let's freeze it there. Turn. Okay, we're good.
your heels.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Darkest flames to me!
I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh shit, we're not good. We're not good.
Ash will remain. Allow me to show you real flame.
That was impressive. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
You strength worthy enough to try. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame. You are the first to behold this form. The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure.
Essence made pure sounds kind of personal. Okay, I got it in the neck there. I shouldn't have been talking schmack. Time for nuts.
To ashes with you. Come, O dark! I shall tear you asunder!
This is a cool ass fight.
Flames to lick at your heels. Darkest flames to me!
I think I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Will remain.
God!
Man, I hope there's not like some check we need. Oh shit. Okay, so we have healers up. We have a healer up. We really gotta pay attention. Okay, we got it, we got it.
I shall tear you asunder!
Woo! Woo! That was close.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
No. That's good. No.
You would know my lord's true purpose.
Tell me, Rubicante.
Very well. The knowledge will not change the outcome. Listen then, and learn how all began.
Yes. Oh, I was about to say, is he about to die? You know what I mean? Like, there's always that trope where, like, the guy's about to give out the whole plan and then somebody kills him. Earth, wind, fire, water.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascians' revelation. There are
He knows about Ascians?
worlds than this.
He knows about Ascians?
But one of 14.
Wait, 14?
There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear,
I thought it was
born
13.
of a neighboring reality. a reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
Is it 4? I thought there was 13.
We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
I mean, I guess if you can't die, that's something, right?
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
Just so you could die?
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war.
This guy's the Warrior of Light, 13.
Not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Because Golbez's about to mess you up.
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
I like Rubicante. He's an interesting character. Alright, let's close out this quest, and then we're going to raid out. My inquiries delay me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. Classic 0. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. You best better believe. Cleave it. Why this fire burns in my breasticle? Let's call it here tonight, guys. Switch a big face. Switch a big face. Thank you, Otterbot.
You are welcome.
Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate you coming in for this Final Fantasy XIV MSQ grind. I feel like we got a pretty decent amount in. I've really enjoyed this. This has been great. The dungeon was definitely a lot harder than I thought. I don't know if I can blame the booze for that or not. I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. We got her done, and we did the raid. Not the raid, the trial, I should say. But with that said, and you have a fantastic night. And if you're here on Twitch, thank you for being here on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/KSON. And if you're here on YouTube, that's youtube.com/KSON TV. Let's go. Useless.